Gauthier was almost totally bald 10 years ago. Like many balding men, he wanted to do everything he could to stop and reverse the process.
First I noticed hair on my pillow, in my comb, in the sink and in the bathtub, everywhere but on my head. And the more I thought about it, it seemed the more hair I lost. I wore a wig, I considered expensive treatments, and nothing seemed to help.
Well, Lou, you know, after experiencing so many failures, did you run out of hope? Did you ever consider that you might be bald the rest of your life?
Well, after treatment from 5 different dermatologists, I decided to find my own solution to hair loss.
Your own solution?
Yes, I started to question what I really wanted and at what expense.
I guess these treatments can get pretty pricey.
They sure can, but I don't just mean money. Acid, tar, cortisone injections, ultraviolet lamps, all these are potentially dangerous. The last dermatologist I consulted treated me with the ultraviolet lamps. When I asked him how long before we'd see some signs of progress, he said that if I thought that these treatments would grow hair, I was wasting my time. So I started to read about the causes of hair loss. I read articles about baldness that said the only choices were acceptance, surgery, or wigs. People believe baldness is part of aging, but I was still young. I looked for simple clues. I watched other people and noticed the difference between people with hair and people without. Bald people sometimes smiled differently, as if they were worried about cracking their skin. I examined my own scalp. The pores of my skin were gone. Nothing but a smooth, shiny chrome dome.
Lou firmly believed that there had to be a way to stimulate hair growth. He was certain that to stimulate this growth, you had to start with the scalp. Research recently done by the University of Pennsylvania School of Medicine and the New York University Medical Center support Lou's own theory on hair restoration and even shed new light on the creation of new hair follicles. It was discovered that hair growth is more complex than previously believed. What they found was that the source of new hair cells lay not at the very base of the hair, as was long assumed, but higher up the hair follicle, at the hair bulge. Here, a stem cell awaits a signal from the dermal papilla, which will cue it to migrate towards the papilla and then chemically interact with it. This stimulus promotes cell division and maturation. The result is a new hair being pushed up through the pores in your skin and out into the world.